Hello, 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 welcome back. This is Chaotic Fox Gaming, and of course we are playing the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood today. We have our friend Abramar with us, and of course we have two familiars who are just dying to send us a message for their witches. But before we jump right into it and start talking to more visitors, a little recap, if you will, of what we did last time, and some goals for what we're going to do today. Last time we talked to Jasmine's friend, and we were able to push her away from Adiana. We said, no, you should not be helping her. If anything, you should be fighting against the balance that is the coven. And I am kind of hoping today that maybe we'll find out the outcome of that. Maybe it's too much asking for such a quick turnaround time, but that is my hope. And then, of course, we have Greth, which, as much as I would love information in this video about the outcome of us telling her that she needs to push the balances a little bit further and also get her back here so that we can unfuse her with her behemoth. I just don't think that's going to happen today. I think we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. I think that's going to be more of an end game kind of situation. But it was still very interesting to talk to someone else that also has a behemoth. Now today, I am really hoping that we're going to talk to the architect again that is supposed to be helping us with Adiana. I think that would be really good. And of course, any news that anything that we're doing is causing fractures within the coven would be great. You know, anyone that we talk to, we have been trying to plant little seeds. Even with Jasmine, we were trying to get it so that she was paranoid about people messing with her garden. And I don't really think she took to that. I think she just kind of went, oh, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to worry about me and my garden, which is, the healthy thing to do. But we don't really want people to be doing the healthy thing. We want people to be creating chaos and sowing discourse. But I'm hoping that today we'll be able to pick some fruit from the seeds that we've planted. But of course, let's just jump right into it. All we're going to do is create as much chaos as possible. Dear Fortuna, thank you so much for helping my friend Louise. I hope she didn't bother you. I would have never imagined she'd do something as bold as contacting you directly. I'd love to know how it went between you two. Can I come over? Your friend, Jasmine. And of course you can come over. I'm not sure what happened to the other familiar who was at our window. I'm not even sure who owns that familiar. I can't remember if that familiar has been here or not. Hello, Fortuna. How are you doing? I still feel kind of lukewarm on Jasmine. Though she seems to like us, I feel like we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. I feel like that's my problem right now. Fine, I guess. Happy to see you. It feels so good to be able to meet like this. I only wish I could get to see your garden again. It must be beautiful after all this time. I'm pretty proud of it. In due time, I'll be happy to show you everything. Until then, I brought you this. It's a blue iris. Oh, and it's okay. That's actually really nice to get a plant. That's so cute. This is beautiful, thank you. This flower is a bringer of hope, a charm for faith, wisdom, and understanding. I thought it'd improve the energy of the room and help you with your fortune telling. I love it, thank you so much. So, Louise came to visit you. That's right. I'm so sorry, I should have consulted with you before telling anyone. I just wanted to share the joy of having my friend back. I didn't expect her to come and see you out of the blue. It's all right, don't worry about it. She seemed like a nice girl. She is a very gentle soul. I hope you were able to help her. She is in a pretty delicate situation, to be honest. Oh, is she in trouble? What is going on with Louise? Ooh, and wow, look at that. So she wouldn't tell me anything about Dahlia, but she wants to know about Louise and she wants to know about Louise and everything that I did with a little fortune telling. Funny how that comes around. I'm feeling kind of on my high horse right now. Okay, let's be logical. Because we're not going to keep secrets just because we're oh, so you wouldn't tell me anything, so now I'm not going to tell anything. That doesn't help me. Being petty does not help us at all. So we have two options. I shouldn't disclose any consultation, or Adiana is forcing her to start war on Earth. My concern is if I tell Jasmine, she's going to tell Adiana, because we already know that Jasmine is more, and I'm not necessarily going to say that Jasmine's team Adiana. She's like, woohoo, I love Adiana. I'm not going to go as far to say that, like, she'd do anything for Adiana, because I don't know about all of that, but she is further on Adiana's side than I personally would like her to be, as someone who is coming out here trying to destroy everything this woman's doing. You know? So I would be afraid to tell her something with the knowledge that Jasmine might go tell Adiana, with the thought that, oh, I need to tell Adiana to save the coven, or to make sure that Louise is going to be okay, or to make sure that, like, my spot in life doesn't get blown up, right? But if I tell her what Adiana is doing, there's the possibility that Jasmine will come over to my side and be like, you know what? I don't like Adiana. I don't like what she's doing. And I don't think Jasmine will ever do anything crazy, but maybe she won't help Adiana, and that also would be beneficial to me. Do I believe that Jasmine would ever pull away from Adiana? That's my question. Or do I believe that she would solely forever be that girl who just tries to stay in the middle, like play both sides? I think I'm going to... Listen, I think she's going to find out from Louise soon enough. So maybe I give her this little bit of information, see what she does. And if it bites me in the ass, I'm never trusting Jasmine again. Ever, ever, ever. And this is like, I'm giving her information about Adiana and Louise. So this hopefully won't hurt me too bad. It'll mostly blow up on them. And we'll see how far we can trust her with that. Adiana is forcing her to start a war on Earth. Come again? They found a way to harvest a powerful energy to create weapons against behemoths. And the fastest way to produce this energy seems to be spreading war among mortals. This is terrible. I've always trusted Adiana's judgment, given her godly intellect. But this is making it really hard for me to follow her blindly. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Honestly, I feel like her imprisoning me on an asteroid for a millennia should have made you think twice. But, you know, whatever it takes, girly, whatever it takes. I don't think I'll ever be able to trust our leader again, to be honest. That is completely understandable. If anything happens, I will always be on your side. You know that, right? I don't know if I know that. I don't know if I know that. I feel, okay, with that reaction, I feel a little bit better about you, Jasmine. But you came up in here when you saw me for the first time after how many years, and you were like, I kind of trust Adiana though. So I don't know if I know that, but I feel a little better knowing that now that you have some more information, you're like, oh, that's not great. Thank you. Louise must be having a hard time. I should check up on her. Sure, don't worry about me. Go. Thank you so much for helping my friend, Fortuna. See you soon. Actually, wait a minute. What is it? Ooh. No, I'm not trusting her that far. Okay. We have the option to ask her for herbs for Greta. This is a fragile relationship. Jasmine, I want to trust you so bad. Listen, I love that you're a plant witch. Like, I love that. Absolutely love that. I want to trust you so bad. I can't right now. Okay. I've given you as much as I'm willing to give you at this current point in time. Maybe one day. But we're not there. On second thought, never mind. Is something the matter? No, I'm sorry. I was about to ask you for your help with something, but I realized it's not my place to tell anyone about it. You'll let me know if you're in any trouble, right? Yes, don't worry. It's all right. Okay, take care, Fortuna. I do want to trust Jasmine so bad. Like, plant witch, amazing. But I don't trust her. Not enough, not nearly enough. Maybe by the end of this game, we'll be like, our distrust in Jasmine was misplaced. I mean, she brought us a house gift. I love that. That's so cute. Like, I feel like she does care for us. I just don't know if she's gonna help us above the coven. And don't get me wrong, that's asking for a lot. I'm not gonna say that we're not asking for a lot and we're not doing shady things, because we are, but it is what it is. Okay. See, I just don't know where they went off to. Oh, this is Dahlia's. Oh my god, that's funny. Hey, Fortuna, how did it go with Greta? I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her, but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit. Dahlia! Come on over. Is that a sword? I did not notice that the first time. I need to pay more attention to what people are flying in on. Hey, Forts! Hey, Dahlia! I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Oh, shoot. I thought Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I don't like Fort. I don't like Forty. And I especially don't like Tuna. But Tuna is so cute. Not funny. Okay. So you found a way to help Greta? Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade? I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. That sounds dangerous. I know, my way around knives, trust me. You're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Greta. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But wouldn't you know best? You've known Greta way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects. I realize I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Yes. Perfect. Your guess would be better than mine then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Oh, she did talk about philosophy. Okay, let's think about this. Individualism is a no. We're saying no to that. Determination, actually, I think would be good. Considering the fact it's like, Greta is just so stuck on this. Like, that is the one thing that Greta is about. But I do feel like there's things better than that. Truth, I think fantastic. Truth would be really good. Dread is no. Philosophy would be really good, considering specifically mentioned that, and architecture would also be really good, considering she did specifically mention that she was an architect on Earth. She still has the title now. I would knock out determination, despite the fact that it's like a good option. I would go with either truth, philosophy, or architecture. And even then, I might knock out architecture for either philosophy or truth. I think above anything, philosophy might be the right choice. Does that feel silly? It feels a little silly. I mean, because you could say like, oh, but they're so obsessed with the truth. But it's like, do I feel like, I feel like part of the truth is like being a completely honest person. Do I feel like Greta is a completely honest person? No, it's just that she seeks the truth. But she doesn't feel the need to share that truth with everybody else, you know? And I feel like that would be part of it. I'm gonna go philosophy. Philosophy. It's like the one thing she does in her spare time. And it's like her whole thing that she's like seeking. Ooh, that sounds right. I'm way too simple to come up with such an essence. I'm more about fear and strength and joy. I wouldn't have considered philosophy to be a type of essence to begin with. All right, I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just you wait, Greta. Okay. See ya. Wow, goodbye, Dahlia. See, now we have a spider. Oh, this is right, Louise. Dear Fortuna, I would like to visit you once again, if that's okay. I'd like to tell you how it went with Adiana. Louise. Okay, awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Come on over. Oh, that looks like something she weaved. Blanket or rug. Thank you for having me. Hello, Louise. So, how did it go? I did it, Fortuna. I stood up to Adiana and it felt amazing. It was really scary, too, and I've been condemned to 50 years of forced labor. But now I don't have to exploit mortals anymore. Whoa, I'm sorry to hear that you got punished that bad. But you were right. I am utterly happy and relieved. Plus, the forced labor involves collecting material for other witches' projects. I'm more than happy to do that instead of causing any wars. Ah, that's good. I was expecting way worse from Adiana. You should have more confidence in your cards. They were absolutely right. My life is way better now. I made up my mind. I'm moving to Earth. I put some thought into what you told me, and you're right. It solves many problems. I'll get to be close to my love. I'll be able to slowly open up to him. Plus, I get to protect him. I can't wait to start my new life with him. You changed my life, Fortuna. I got rid of some stupid shackles I had put on myself. I'm so happy to hear that. I was worried my deck would cause you trouble. I brought you a present. Oh, what is it? It's a pith cloth. I had a surplus of war energy from the experiments I did for Adiana, so here. Wow, okay. Soldier's pith cloth. Pith cloth weaved by Louise with entelechy, harvest from soldiers. A present from Fortuna. Thank you. Oh, it is beautiful. I humbly accept it. It's but a token of my gratitude. I hope one day I can truly repay you. There's no need. This is more than enough. Leaving courtesy aside, I'm serious. Let me know if you ever need my help. Thank you, I will. Take care, Fortuna. Likewise. So that actually worked out for us pretty well because although she didn't stand up to Adiana like I would have wanted her to in a way that would have made Adiana weaker, she did stop Adiana from being able to fight against the behemoths and start a war on Earth. Without Louise, Adiana can't do any of that. So now I don't have to worry about her potentially fighting my behemoth. They only have one set of armor, if they even have that anymore, because it seems like maybe I have it now. Or at least I have the extra item, so she probably still has her one set, but she doesn't have a whole set. She doesn't have Louise helping her anymore, and now Louise is going to go off to Earth. Overall, we were able to both help Louise and stop Adiana's plans. I would say that's a success right there. Dear Fortuna, Dahlia has given me a magic that was fast. Dahlia has given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it alright if I come over so we could try the ritual together? Hugs, Greta. I still love what she's floating in on, that skull. Hey, how are you feeling? Corrupted? The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this thing through, or? Of course I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's demon bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Here, look. Beautiful. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it. I just shared some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger, to craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. Oh, cool. So that's why she called this the Philosopher's Edge. I guess I am more of a philosopher than an architect in the end, huh? You built thought shrines to literally lock yourself up inside to think. That's true. It's so obvious when you look at it from the outside. Maybe I should stop calling myself an architect witch, huh? You literally built thought shrines to lock... Oh. Okay. Ha ha ha, true. So first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's Disc to check on our chances of success? Of course. But what's a Fate Mancer's Disc? Of course, it was invented about 80 years ago by June Rinshas, the mathematician witch, so you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything though, it's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyways, here's the disc. Oh. My chances aren't as good as I hoped. It's no small thing exercising a behemoth. But we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right, I must be strong. Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia crafting this magnificent dagger. I brought Dahlia up to speed about what your cards say. About how I need to embrace the behemoth. Her answer was displayed. You need to stab me in the heart. Ugh. The 18% makes me wonder that maybe I shouldn't have picked philosophy. What? No! Don't panic. The blade is enchanted to pierce not only through my flesh but also through my quintessence. That will open a crack in my soul, allowing the behemoth fully inside me. Then you can remove the dagger and they will be trapped. I never stabbed anyone in my life. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around the kitchen knives, but this? I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No. I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look, the percentage on the disc went up from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way that I haven't in for ages. So I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about, the better. Okay. Tell me something secret about yourself. Well, I'm not gonna tell Greta about my behemoth because that would just be fucking stupid. Like, let's be real. I still plan on using Abramar to, like, get rid of the behemoth. So I'm not overly concerned about this ritual or this disc, if I'm completely honest. But we'll do this. So we're not... Oh, so let's go through them. I summoned behemoth, not telling Greta that. I'm not stupid. I tried to kill myself numerous times while exiled. I think we'll probably go with that because we want something secret that will still help the percentage just in case I can't use Abramar. I have a sister, her name is Patrice. It's like, I'm not trying at all. Like, not trying to help Greta at all. And we do want to help Greta. I used to own a food truck. Lame. Not helpful at all. So we'll do this one. I tried to kill myself numerous times while exiled. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Fortuna. I'm used to spending years by myself just doing research, but I see how isolation could do a number on someone more used to company. Hey, I thought I was a loner too. I spent most of my time by myself, but 200 years of complete social deprivation? You lose the capacity to discern if you're even alive to begin with. I've come to the conclusion that existence isn't possible without others to witness it. That was insensitive of me, I'm sorry. No one could possibly imagine what you've been through. I disfigured, mutilated, even burnt myself just to feel something new inside these walls. But I always ended up putting myself back together to get to see my loved ones again someday. Or just to get back at Adriana. I swear she is going to pay. Fortuna. I will help you to get back at Adriana. I'm sick of her too. Yes, we're all sick of her. She needs to pay. Thanks for sharing this with me. I'm sorry you had to say these things out loud just to help me fix the stupid mistake I made. I don't think what you did was stupid, and it feels good to be able to share this stuff. I wasn't brave enough to let my friends know. I'm happy I met you. I'm happy too. Thank you for letting me in, Fortuna. Time to put me under the knife? I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now, and I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just let me meditate for a couple of minutes just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes. That I have, sure. Thank you. Okay. Why is he being creepy? Evermore, chill. Moment of truth. Have you made a decision? Do you want to pay for the behemoth's name? Yeah, go for it. Yes, 5 fire, 2 air. Yes. Allow me to observe your energy then. What's this? You don't have enough. Oh, shit, I don't? No, which one's air? Don't tell me the purple one's air. Fucking hell. I thought air was a different color. Come on, don't waste our time. You're better than this. I used up all of the purple, and let me guess that one's air. To make a dumb card. It's like, when you go to make the cards, they don't tell you which one's which, they just have the colors. And it's like, I'm not going to remember what each color means. And I know there's only 4, okay? I know there's only 4, but give me a fucking break. Okay, whatever. Just silence. You still there? Yes, I'm ready. Sorry, I just needed to collect myself. Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differs dramatically, Greta. Ha ha ha. It looks like you're relaxed though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I'm going to insert the dagger now. Are you ready? Do it. Jesus. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Okay. I did not expect it to be that loud. Okay, we're fine. It worked, Fortuna, we did it. I thought Greta was gonna die. I thought that was gonna end horribly. I'm glad that it worked. I guess we didn't need Abermar. Ooh, okay. It worked, Fortuna, we did it. Oh, thank the cosmos. I felt like my heart was about to explode. How are you feeling? Better than ever. Oh my goodness. It did not work. Greta, your eyes. What's the matter? They're behemoth-like. That bad? I mean, aesthetically, it's pretty cool, but I think the ritual may have gone wrong at some point. No, it went perfectly fine, I assure you. I went through, like, this intense bout with the behemoth that felt like it lasted eons, but we ended up forming a pact. We're partners now. Maybe you solved that issue. But the fact you summon a behemoth is still quite visible. I see. Well, the way I feel now, Fortuna, all the knowledge and power I've just gained, it's worth the price. Now we just need to figure out how to deal with Adriana. Okay. What are you going to do? My initial impulse is to flee, but I'm too proud to not face Adriana directly. So I guess that before doing anything rash, I'll retire to the Gem Skull Belt and meditate on all my options. I'm sorry the ritual didn't go as expected, but I'm still with you. Let me know if I can help you in any other way. I will. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. And hey, I'm not going away empty-handed. Now I have you. I'm happy I met you too. Okay, I better leave now. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, me too. Take care. Damn it. I mean, this is probably better for me, right? Probably. That Greta still has her behemoth. This is probably better for me. I'm still upset that I didn't have the, like, payment that I thought I had. Clearly, I don't know which colors mean what. What a busy life all of a sudden, huh? How are you feeling? How did they manage without me all this time? Looks like the best witch is back in the game. Stop sucking up to me. What do you want? Hey, I'm genuinely happy for you. I enjoy watching my protege thriving. Huh. So, what are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adiana. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Well, the cosmic wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've reconnected with the coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate? You tell me. We're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures, but escaping from Adiana's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? Please, witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot, and you're paying a high price for all of this. Don't forget it. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay, no need to mock me. Look, a falcon has appeared. Oh, could it be from Thea? That'll be good. Dear Fortuna, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. Yours faithfully, Thea, Arbiter Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Ah, Fortuna. What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. What about Adiana? Adiana is dead. And that bitch is dead. I mean, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be sad right now? Oh no, that's horrible. I'm so sad. Oh no. Tears, sorrows, prayers, prayers. Adiana is dead. We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend Patrice. That's not Adiana. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to Earth just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her eldest son. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today I didn't only lose my one parent, my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama. Te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Stanton, you want to say something too? That's right, thank you. I feel lucky that you're letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. love of life, and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years, and I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now to proceed with the last rites, Wait, I want to speak too. Of course, go ahead. Grandma, you aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers, you just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together, right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. I can't do this all by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I'll never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may turn to dust, Patrice's voice may have gone silent, but her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice, she's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn, we will call her Tears and Fragrance, a mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Maria, I am sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. So, my prediction finally came true, eh? You managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come and visit you after I ascended, but time among the stars sure flies, and I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You were the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading, for old time's sake? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? The Emperor. The Emperor sits upon a stark, barren mountain, a sign of an unwielding power, the ultimate male ego, confidence, power. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers and we'd have a big happy family all together. We'd have moved to the Canary Islands. You'd have written lesbian pulp novels and I had run an online tarot website. We would have run a popular magazine together with Ava as editor-in-chief. I like this one because it has Ava in it. We would have run a popular magazine together with Ava as editor-in-chief. We'd have traveled the world interviewing many celebrities. We'd have given a voice to many women. We'd also had made a lot of people angry with our revolutionary ideas. Patrice, I miss you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing, reading into the hypothetical? How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I ran into someone's death was for you. As the last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now, to see for myself where we're sending you off to. Oh, geez. The devil. The beast is the keeper of everything that is forbidden. Their servants ooze with lust and invite you to fall into temptation. Enlightenment beyond corruption. You will become an archivist of the occult texts. You will become an intergalactic detective. Sounds like she liked... I don't know what she would like more. That's kind of hard because clearly she was a writer. So would she... But does that mean she'd want to be an archivist? I don't know. I mean, I personally think the intergalactic detective would be more fun because then she gets to go explore. I'm just going to do the detective thing. You'll become an intergalactic detective. You'll accept cases from witches and supernatural beings alike. What? I think I lost my talent. It doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. Oh my god. 6 feet under my ass. Patrice! Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice, this is the real world. I'm a witch, and I believe you are one now, too. Fuck me. Oh my goodness. Kind of scary. Fortuna, it is imperative that we speak before I vanish. Adiana. That is really scary. It's kind of a mood, though, isn't it? Is this what Adiana always looked like, or is this just what Adiana looks like now that she's dead? Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. That is correct. You have never met the corpse of a witch? I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased, but a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now, I am but an aimless corpse waiting to be consumed by your sisters, or to be scattered through the cosmos. Why are you visiting me, then? Think of me as a ghost, dealing with loose ends. Is that the case? My exile is over. Is it over? I'm afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You feel so intimidating. Is it because I am dead? No. You have done something. You changed yourself. You are dangerous now. I don't know what you are talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here anyway? You. I want to ask you what you've learned during this brief isolation. That you were a bitch. So we have divination can control a community. It is wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Exile is not a constructive solution. That you are a bitch or brief. I mean, I kind of like the idea of poking the bear a bit. I don't want to give Adiana the satisfaction. That's just not going to happen. It's just not. So, the first line, it's out. Divination can control a community. Out. Not going to do that. Exile is not a constructive solution. We're also not going to do that. Because then it's like, to me that feels more like, oh, we're going to have a nice conversation. No. I'm going to either tell her that she's a bitch, or it's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. I don't think I'm going to be flat out. Maybe I should. Maybe I should be flat out mean. No, I like this one. I like the second line a little bit more, to be honest. I want to poke her. I don't want to, like, eat her face off. It is wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Your word alone shouldn't be enough for me to spend centuries apart from my loved ones. My judgments are not capricious. I converse with the gods. Divine quorum is more important than the clash of personal violations. God shouldn't have a say in what happens to witches either. Nonsense. What was I supposed to learn? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifiers the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon, is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader. You are a writer. That is why I exiled you. When you predict the falling of this coven, you were in actuality dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling me this now? Because I am dead. And I deemed it better that you become aware of the magnitude of your ability since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I am not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I'm also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So, Dahlia's past then. Damn. The coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all of this. I have a parting gift. Power. Now that you are aware of the true nature of your talents, you must act to the greatest extent of your powers. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can offer you the power to own your mistakes. Take one of my trinkets. It was crafted by the gold blower. These are golden seashells. They will allow you to draw more energy from your readings. The resonance of the seashells will also expand the versatility of your arts. I pray you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fates of the coven. I am thankful. I will make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you gifting it to me then? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. The Coppersmith. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh, abandon snoo. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. This is a super arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the guards truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. This custom deck? It suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what? Did you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I am dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything to me before my departure? Well, this is gonna be the last time. I hope you burn in hell. Hell does not exist. Anything else? Wow. I feel like no matter what, she's gonna have the last word. Know that you have made many of us miserable. I made you stronger. I will leave now. Wait. I mean, should we even bother? Should we ask for advice? I hate to leave stones unturned. mean, what does it matter if we tell her that she's happy that she's dead and that we really hate her? We're never going to talk to her again. Any last advice? No. Goodbye. Ugh. Nothing. Fuck you then. Glad you're dead, bitch. This was not as satisfying, to be honest, because I thought I was going to get to kill her. So that's so disappointing. I wanted to kill her. Oh well. This is great news, actually. Is it? Absolutely. Imagine if I kept using our deck without understanding the implications. Now we can use it properly to turn the tides in our favor. I thought you'd be more anxious about the weight of your actions from now on. I mean, I'm a bit worried about the readings I've done in the past. Hell, I've triggered humanity's colonization of the stars, and I tweeted the past and future of my friends. However, now I can own my talents and help shape a better universe for all of us. What if you draw a card that only offers bad omens? You're right. I'll have to be more careful with how I build my deck from now on. The stakes are really high, but there's also a lot of promise now that I'm aware of the potential repercussions. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Aw, well. Come on, do it for me, please. Now that I know your game isn't just divination, I'm not so sure about leaving such a delicate topic in your hands. I promise to look for the best outcome. Still, I'll tell you what. Let's put your talent to work in service of more immediate benefits. What about altering the coven's relationship with behemoths now that Adiana is gone? That's not a bad idea. But what if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look into how the coven deals with behemoths. Right. And then we will look into what's worrying you. No, I told you. That's not going to happen. Alright, I had to try one last time. Shuffling time. He really does not want me to looking into his fate. Okay, support, success, judgment, test, happiness, rejection, bad omen. Oh. Guide, discovery, temptation, predestination, and luck. Are you drawing multiple cards now? I guess so. I wouldn't dare do that normally, but Adiana's trinket is making me push my boundaries. I drew a second card instinctively. Daring to do what you aren't supposed to is a reliable form of power, yes. Go ahead, draw the whole deck. I'm afraid this is as far as the water seal will allow me to go without tainting my divination. It's going to prove pretty versatile in any case, this new power. Ha, indeed. Shall I continue with the reading? Please. Fuck, I don't know what card to pick. Too late now. The coven will relax their policies regarding behemoths and will judge them on a case-by-case basis, or which from our coven will develop a magical trinket to enslave behemoths. Let's do case-by-case. The coven will relax their policies regarding behemoths and will judge them on a case-by-case basis. As it should be with anyone. No sentient being should be persecuted by default. You could still be judged as dangerous, though. I'm okay with that, I guess. All I'll ever ask for is a fair opportunity. I know I could prove myself useful to any community. It feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will become true. Although, it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. It feels like I corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. And hey, thank you. You're welcome. The least he could fucking do is let me, read his damn worries. Your deck feels more dangerous now. I'll doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Whoa, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious, indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Right, let's see. Should I go make another card? I mean, we have that new special card now. How are we not going to? Okay, actually, it looks like we have 2 new cards. Chaired Battlefield War is meaningless. Or Vicanus Majoris, one of the largest known stars, the Forbidden Behemoth was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. Let's pick that one. We don't have enough for this. That fucking sucks. This is what I wanted. That's okay. No, this is what I wanted. Oh, and I definitely don't have enough for this. That's okay. I don't think we did the pilot. So we'll do that one. I think we're just gonna grab anything that's red at this point. We have so many red. Okay, I like that as it is. Yamato. The energy of the star is fierce. The steer golem breeds challenge and conflict. The soldier's pith claw stimulates purpose and conflict. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Meanings: rivalry, tragedy, alliance, sabotage, adversity, guardian, ego, change, and rebirth. And we won't even bother to make another card right now. So we have Dahlia. I think this is Jasmine. Let's invite Dahlia over first because hers came first. Fortuna, did you hear that old bitch kick the bucket? Let's celebrate. Come on. Dahlia. She's bringing the energy that we need, which is that bitch is dead. And we're so happy about it. Adiana is dead. Fuck Adiana. I can only laugh so much. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? That Hague is out. Fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become the next leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking Exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh, wow. Really? I can't picture you running the coven, to be honest. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. It promises to be a pain in the ass, yeah. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. You're even more energetic than usual. I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule this coven together. So I would love to say yes to Dahlia. However, I'm pretty sure that what we chose during our ritual with the behemoth would make it so that if Dahlia were to become our leader, we would have to then go after her. And I'm not loving that for us. Like, I like Dahlia. Let's at least hear her out. I at least want to hear what her plans are. Oh, why didn't you tell me about your plans first? Of course, of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our coven's laws are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden acts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Adiana was basically all, fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I exile, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically, try a new system, more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input, then celebrating a referendum. It's feasible since our coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be a law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the Arbridge office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. I see. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Then about mortal affairs, I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. I say leave them be, we have a whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of affixating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sister in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. That basically sums it up. Oh! There's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with Adiana's corpse. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. Come again? Apparently there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and clash of new wills will make it grow in more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance, so are you with me? Maybe I should have called Jasmine in first. Oh, shit. I wish I could just be like, I'm currently in exile, so I don't want to help. I don't want to pick a side. I just want to be free. It's okay, so it has nothing to do with her decisions at all. Like, I actually think that her new rules are actually perfectly fine. So I don't have a problem with any of that. I think cutting off ties with mortal affairs is definitely going to cause some issues for the coven, but within the coven, especially with Eloise or Louise, but I wrote it down. I wrote down what I chose. Let me check really quick. I wrote down feared, powerful, defeat my rivals, and sacrifice the coven. I do remember him saying, though, that when I no longer have a rival, sacrifice the coven. She's gonna be leader of the coven. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want her to be sacrificed. She's like the only person I feel, except for maybe Greta, that I feel very strongly about. Oh, Dahlia. Oh, I don't want to say no to you. I really don't want to say no to you. I'm going to say no. I must painfully decline. What? Why? I'd rather not mess with politics. I know. I'm not even sure why I'm getting myself into this mess to begin with. I respect your decision. No hard feelings. Thanks for being so understanding. In any case, I hope you vote when the day comes. One of the things that matters the most to me is how we deal with Adiana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love it if you met with the most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please let her come see you. You can help her find her way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our covens richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. See you. Bye, Dahlia. If it wasn't for the fact that, like, I'm putting the coven up to be sacrificed, I think I would have helped her out because I really do like Dahlia and I don't have an issue with her policies at all. I would be fine with her being coven leader, quite honestly. I think it'd be okay. But I don't want my actions to put her in a place where I'm going to end up having to destroy her. But I'm so glad that the game gave me like I just don't want to put my hands in there. I just want to stay out of it, you know? Like, I'm not against you. I just want to stay out of it. And she was fine with that for now. So, dear Fortuna, are you all right? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come and visit. Love, Jasmine. She gonna tell me that Adiana's dead? Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Adiana is dead. You knew already? An arbiter told me. Oh yeah? How so? She's following my case and deemed it important to let me know. So the arbiter's office is looking into your case? I'm glad to hear that. And how are you handling the news? I feel like she's so middle of the road. I celebrated that the coven is rid of her. Fortuna, why do you have to be like that? A fellow witch is dead. She was a tyrant. Things will change for the better now, I'm sure of it. Actually, about that, the first order of business is to decide how to deal with Adiana's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple of minutes ago and she brought me up to speed. Ah, good. So basically we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger or weaker but more diverse. What's your stance on this? I believe we should devour her. Changing government and all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil and having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Oh my god. So they're both running for leader. Okay, that's a lot. Girl, you and I don't vibe the way that I vibe with Dahlia. But I don't want to promote you either because it's like, I think I'm going to have to take down whoever's the new leader. This is not going to go well for me / whoever the new leader is. So how about you just don't? How about a third party becomes leader? Okay. Oh, congratulations and good luck. Thank you. I thought the coven should use some tender loving care after Adiana. That is true. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program first. But of course, sorry. Right now, there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our coven. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch, tackling where the coven is going and how we deal with major events. Right now we have runic judgment. Basically, it was Adiana consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law in the hands of such forces. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the coven, in agreement with the leader. So any judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions, and it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions, and eventually should they fail to change their behavior, they'll be expelled from the coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new coven that's a better fit is a more humane solution, in my opinion. Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the coven determines something can put our community at risk, we ban it. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front for my part. Next point, mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Adiana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul should be a lesser being to begin with. I believe we should have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. And last but not least, there are witch duties. That defines what member obligations to the coven are. Right now, we have the infamous quarterly controls, and should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance, to trust that a member of our coven will always strive to better our community. Contributions should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, there's also the issue regarding what to do with Adiana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. What do you think? I don't like it. I actually have a lot of issues with your ideas. I don't hate the idea of the 5 wisest witches, but to her, the 5 wisest witches are just the 5 oldest witches. Being around the longest does not equal being the wisest. It just doesn't. Don't like that. I like her idea of law enforcement. Her idea of law enforcement is better than Dahlia's. It just is. Sorry. Forbidden arts. For obvious reasons I don't like that. I have a behemoth. That's going to be a problem for me. Mortal affairs, guide and protect? No. Why is that our job? It's not. Freedom and trust that they're just going to do, like, oh, thanks for joining our guild. You don't have to do anything. In theory, you don't have to give us anything. You hope that they do, but we don't have any rules saying that you'll have to. You at least need to have, like, something. Come on now. I like devouring the corpse more than I like just throwing it out into the cosmos. Either way, I'm not supporting anyone. Sorry, but no. Huh? Why not? I'd rather not mess with politics. Oh, come on. Don't think of it as politics, but as helping a friend. It's politics all the same. But this is important. It's precisely because it's important that I'd rather not tamper with it. Okay, I respect your decision. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She's like, why aren't you helping me out, bitch? Help me out, help me out. And I get it. Honestly, I get it. Because it's like, I'm running for leader and you're not helping me. That's suspicious. But I wonder if she knows that Dahlia is also running. Because if she knew that Dahlia was running, then it's like, how can I choose between you two? Like, I really do need to stay out of that, actually. Thank you. Listen, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. Dunarisa, the mathematician witch. She also believes we should devour Adiana and become stronger. Dunarisa is the oldest and wisest witch in our coven, after Adiana. I'm sure she can make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There's a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care. Do your best. Wowee. Aw, the fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna. This is the perfect scenario to, quite literally, play our cards. Things can get messy from this point on, yeah. How do you feel about politics? A necessary pain in the ass. Yeah. I see how they could become suffocating for a mortal. Too many hows and whys. I think it's important to stay in touch to a degree if you don't want to be insensitive to the status of your community. But I sure hate many things about it. I get it. What are your plans for these elections, then? Why have you decided not to support either of them? Ooh, it's their own fight. I don't want to pick sides. I think I would make a better leader. Or I don't want to have anything to do with politics. I was staying out of it because my goal is to destroy the coven. So whoever is the leader becomes my new enemy. I can't really do anything about that now because I did pick to sacrifice the coven. There's no way around that with the fact that that was my fire seal with Abramar. But what do I say? I mean, I do think I'd make a better leader. But not of this coven. I don't want to pick sides. Neutrality is the flag of cowards. It's not like that. This matter is too delicate to risk our friendship over it, so I'd rather wish them luck and vote for whoever I prefer at the end of the race. I see. I can respect that. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader. I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react, but I am also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I am afraid too, but I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa, are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? Huh, you wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered, throughout my many years of existences, something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Okay, I'll draw myself one card. Wait. I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? A seer shouldn't be scared of their own deck. I'll do it. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course, but if I let fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. You may be right. I mean, fuck it, I'm doing it for the plot. What are you planning to ask anyways? It is more of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I better tame it. You sure are something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. Just obey. Oh! Probably shouldn't have done that. That's not a card of my deck. How did I get that? Okay. The Cosmic Wheel. The Cosmic Wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. It holds inside its clockworks every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. Okay. The Cosmic Wheel has decided to manifest as a card, and it will allow me to envision every possible past or future. I'm scared. You summoned the fucking Cosmic Wheel out of sheer willpower? I think I'm in love. Shut up. Well, how does it work? This card will be in my deck from now on. If I draw it, it will allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance, then. That would make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. You're right. Oh, okay. Wait, this was actually fucking great. I thought this was a terrible thing for me. I thought the fucking deck was gonna hand me my ass. Wow. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you're having fun. Speaking of fun, looks like you've got mail. Oh, yeah, I need to go make another card. Excuse me. Wait, I don't have... No one's playing with my deck right now, so I don't have anything. I need more purples. Okay, we'll have to do the quicksand graveyard. We'll do the Duchess. And we'll do... Didn't I already do this one? Well, we didn't do this one. Good enough. Invigorating pain. Overflowing with hate and regret, the quicksand taints its visitors. Those who forget the safe word will be consumed by tragedy. The Duchess holds the key to pure bliss. The Iron Golem is powered by sheer determination. Rejection, bad omen, happiness, rivalry, tragedy, alliance. I guess it is what it is there. Okay. We have a lot of bad omen cards, and with that in mind, this is where we're going to end today. And next time, we're going to start with talking to our three visitors. Damn, people just want to talk to us so fucking bad. But I get it because we're pretty amazing. Thank you all so much for watching, and please do try not to become the leader of this coven, because then I will have to destroy you. Thank you all so much. Bye.